what was George Washington's New Year's resolution in 1776? George Washington, more than anything else, needed to find a way to drive the British military from Boston. At the first of the year in 1776, George Washington was commanding the Continental Army, and they surrounded Boston in the countryside, while British soldiers had full control of the metropolis of Boston, as they called it back then. So he needed to find a way to drive the British out of Boston. What he did is he thought about strategies, and he decided to send Colonel Henry Knox to Fort Ticonderoga in New York, which was around 225 miles or so from where they were in Massachusetts. Henry Knox wrote George Washington that he found numerous cannons at Fort Ticonderoga, and this fort had been freed by the Patriots. It had been a British fort, but by this point it was a Patriot fort. And Henry Knox explained in a letter to Washington, "I have made 42 exceedingly strong sleds," and he had gathered 80 yoke of oxen to drag those cannons to Massachusetts. So when the weather broke in March of 1776, George Washington ordered those cannons to be placed on Dorchester Heights. And from there, they could aim at the British ships coming in and out of the harbor. When the British general saw these cannons, he was shocked. He did make an effort to try to fight back, but the weather became messy and sleet and snow hit again. So his opportunity was spoiled. He wrote George Washington a letter and said, "I will leave, my men and I will leave Boston, and as long as you promise not to attack us when we evacuate, and we're not going to burn the town." And that's exactly what happened. The British left Boston in March of 1776, and George Washington fulfilled his New Year's resolution to drive the British out of Boston. I hope you'll take this year of America 250 to watch movies, to read books, to rediscover the American Revolution. I fell in love with the stories in the books that I've written, and I just invite you to take a little time to discover something new. And let's celebrate America's 250th together. I'm author Jane Hampton Cook. You can hit like and subscribe, and my books are available on Amazon and on janecook.com. Thank you so much.